Before we start, like, comment, and subscribe. This is Bluebell, and this is my new YouTube channel. I just started, and it's gonna be related to Boruto content. So I'm gonna summarize episodes and then make a prediction at the end. So let's get started. So I summed up this episode in 5 scenes. The first scene is we have Boruto asking for forgiveness because he fucked up the last episode, letting in the class rep get hurt by being reckless with the mail packages. So like the kind and positive character Boruto is, he admits his mistakes and in this episode, he asks for forgiveness and shit. So then the scene moves on with Naruto telling Boruto about how destructive the ghostly spirit thing is, and he explains to him that it's not a joke and shouldn't be dealt with by children, basically making Boruto feel more little and more worthless. But obviously Naruto is being a good father, looking out for his child. And then Shino comes in out of nowhere saying like, yo, these kids saved my ass, like, the only way they're gonna turn into adults is if you treat them like adults. Naruto doesn't say anything. He says, I'll leave it to you, you know best. And then he disappears. Then Boruto gets his little crew together and then they go and look for this demon thing that's been lurking around the Hidden League village, possessing random people. They go out to look for him, and just as they leave the male place, the next person in line to get possessed is the male manager, the male manager. And while he's messing around looking for scavenging through mail, he then gets possessed by this demon thing. And then he gets possessed, he's going crazy and shit. And then what happens? Boruto comes.
Tries to beat them up.
No, Boruto comes and then he's like, yo, like what the, like he's like, we're one step ahead of you. We knew you were gonna come here. There's no other place you could have went to.
This down all the places.
Yeah, we went to all the places already, and then they find out that he's there, and then they like, they start a fight with him. The male guy, they beat the shit out of him. Obviously break his back and shit. Just joking, but yeah, they beat him up. Then Naruto, unlocks his eye thing again, and then they realize that what does he do?
Boruto.
He doesn't unlock his eye, but his eye thing comes back, his power thing, and then he sees Byakugan. It's not a Byakugan.
It is Byakugan.
But whatever, yeah. And then the thing, the whatever it is, just the spirit demon thing just withdraws from the guy's body. And then we move on to the masked man running away, and then he runs away from the fat girl, Choji's daughter. What's her name? Chojo, and the Lee's son, Metal Lee, yeah. Them two go chase after this masked guy, and then they fuck. And then Mitsuki catches up to this masked guy, and he's like the only person who catches up to the masked guy, which leads me to believe that he's an evil person, an evil character, because in the previous episodes he's been talking to this object, this thing, whatever it was, like being updated with everything that Boruto does, updated with his life and everything. This just leads me to believe that he's trying to eventually steal his Byakugan or something. Like, what's your opinion on it? Like, do you think Mitsuki's like an evil character or something?
Maybe because he's like stalking him, and he's being like the prince that tried to take Hinata's eye.
Yeah, it's like he's just like, even when he came the first day, like everyone else started from the beginning, he's like a new student sort of thing. And you even told me that he is someone's son.
He might be the prince's son.
Yeah, he might
be Orishimaru's son, because they have the same powers.
Yeah, or he might be from that like descendant. But yeah, it's just Mitsuki is like he might just be like an evil character, just like in Naruto Shippuden. Like, all the attention was turned to Sasuke, and from the beginning of Naruto to the end of Naruto, you know, it's just all about Sasuke and getting him back. That might be the same for the Naruto next generation. Like all the attention might be turned to Mitsuki like the same way. But hopefully that's not how it's gonna be, because
Sure, it's gonna be dead.
actually, yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be boring. It's like we want something different. This Boruto next generation. Just hoping that Mitsuki's not a bad character, cause that's not how I want this next generation Boruto to turn out. But that's the end of the video. Had not much to talk about this episode, but next episode is gonna be episode 12. Stay tuned for the new summary and prediction. Thanks for watching.